Hi, I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're in Dawsonville, Georgia for the 44th annual Moonshine Festival. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of the original moonshining cars, mostly 39 and 40 Fords down at the town hall around the square. But they're also hosting the Galaxie Nationals up here, and there's a big open car show down there. And did I mention it involves moonshine? I think we better get down to business. It could get a little wild here. Good stash. Check this out, Hillbilly Switchblade.
Yeah, very
good. Tracy, how you doing?
Good, Dennis, you?
I'm having a blast.
Good.
I mean, it's the Moonshine Festival. How could you not have fun here?
Exactly.
44th year for this thing?
44th year.
This is a mini splendored thing. I mean, you've got a lot of different stuff going on here. In town, you know, there's all the moonshine cars.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the 40 Fords, 39 Fords. I didn't realize they were mostly 39 and 40 Fords.
Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, well, I learned
big
that.
Trunk.
Big
fast car.
It must be it. Fast car, big trunk. What more can you ask for?
Exactly.
And then you got the Galaxie Nationals going.
Yes, definitely.
Now that's like a roving show, and they just picked you this year?
Well, actually, we try to do it ever so often here.
Oh, really?
And this happened to be the year.
Happened to be the year. What a perfect year. And then just kind of a regular open show down here.
Definitely. We've got over 700 cars.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It really is.
I mean, there is so much going on here, but it's a cool show, and you guys are linked up with with CARE, right?
Care for Kids. We are a non-profit organization. We take care of all the kids that need assistance for Christmas, medical, dental. We try to do everything we can for the kids in the county.
So the show ultimately linked up with you guys as the charity, and everybody wins.
Exactly.
Well, you know, the North Georgia mountains, it just doesn't get much prettier than that in October. It's really,
No. This is the best time in the world.
It is.
Picked a great time to come.
You know, I did. And I've been having a good time. Some great cars here, and I heard there might be some moonshine over there. I just heard that.
I don't doubt that.
Yeah, let's go see. These are some cool cars. Well, Dwight, we're at the Moonshine Festival. It's fitting we do an original Moonshiner's car.
Right.
That's what this is, right?
Right.
So this is a 39 Ford?
39 Deluxe Coupe.
But lots been done to this car.
Modified.
Modified.
Put a 57 Railroad Cadillac in it in 57 and a Lincoln 37 Lincoln gears and the Columbia overdrive, Columbia rear end, 2-speed. It's got 2-piece heavy duty wheels on the back with truck wheels and 8-ply tires. Got 4 sets of overloads and 8 shocks.
So, I mean, it's like built to move. What are you saying this thing will do in first gear?
They run it twice in Lenore drag strip. It run 88 one time and 90 one time. Didn't take it out of low gear.
that gets going. Now, did this thing have, I mean, it's a moonshine. Did it have a tank in it?
No, they had these wooden jackets.
They didn't really use tanks? That's a movie thing.
That's in the movie, yeah.
So what are the wooden jacket tanks?
Well, there was metal,
Yeah.
and they rattled so bad going in the pickup through the woods, and the bootleggers didn't want to use them, so they told the hardware store they're going to do something about it. So they wrapped wood around the band, and that's how they got their name, Wooden Jackets. And then they didn't rattle it, make no racket going through the woods.
So I mean, so this was built in '57 to run some shine.
Yeah, they spent $3,200 on the engine in '57.
$3,200?
Bored 187,000 silver, polished and balanced, a steel crank, got roller rocker arms.
This thing was a NASCAR, basically.
Had to cut the valve covers so they'd miss the rocker arms.
But this baby's pretty original, right?
Yeah, it's all original, upholstered and original glass, and got all original wood grain on the dash and all, and got the original seat and overhead.
I mean, this is the original interior here?
Yeah, and the original running boards.
Well, all right, I got to see this engine now. Open her up, Dwight.
Okay.
Whoa, well, that ain't no flathead Ford.
That's 57 Eldorado Cadillac with 2 Fords, and they call that a batwing air, that big batwing air cleaner.
Yeah.
And they've cut the valve covers.
Like right here, so that it
So
handle the roller rocker?
Rockers wouldn't hit, you know.
Junior?
Junior Johnson.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he build it?
in '57.
Holy cow! I mean, this got some history.
They knew how to do it, didn't
They did know how to do it. Holy cow! I'm surprised it even fits in there. This thing must be a screamer.
It runs good.
It certainly does.
Sounds
doesn't it?
good.
No, nobody does any moonshine anymore, though. No, right?
No, I don't think so.
At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Closer up, man. That is too cool. A 39 Ford Deluxe, but I mean, one hot rod if there ever was one.
Back in its time, you know,
That was
you couldn't
touch it.
couldn't touch it. Law couldn't touch it.
The law couldn't touch it. Moonshining.
If you didn't turn it wreck or turn it over to quit running, they've had it.
Way cool. Well, Robert, this is one serious machine.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. I was cruising by and went, whoa, you know, kind of nice, you know, rat rod or whatever. And I looked closer and I said, man, that's like nothing I've ever quite seen.
Right.
What is this engine?
Okay, this is a 820 cubic inch engine, and it's basically an IHRA Pro Stock engine. That's what it is.
How big?
820 cubic inches. Yes,
Holy
sir.
mackerel! And so, what kind of horsepower? I mean, you got some monster carburetors
Yeah.
on the top.
Well, you can say in the 2000 range.
Let's
or
just
close
say
to that.
she's
Yeah.
pretty stout.
She's pretty stout. Yeah,
stout.
it'd pull a stump out of the ground. Let's say that.
I would say carbon fiber intake there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's got Braswell carburetors.
Yeah.
And of course, the frame is a double frame rail chromoly. We run into a few problems, like we had to put the fuel cell up front because there's
Yeah.
no room inside the car, and some stuff like that. But
Well,
it's
I
turned
mean-
out pretty good. You know, it's a little bit different. I don't think we'll see another one here today.
Oh, it's a little bit different. You got that right. Well, you know, and it's really interesting because I mean, this is about as high tech as it gets.
Yeah, yeah.
And what you got sitting here is
Kind of a 28
20s?
Ford sedan. Tried to save as much of the original paint as I could.
So that's original stuff, huh?
Yeah, this is original right in here. Of course, I have to name all my cars. This is old Uncle Jed here.
Uncle Jed.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
Yeah.
Well, man, and I mean, it's serious through and through, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, you got the full cage, and
Yeah,
that's-
it's a NHRA certified cage, and then of course on the inside, you know, you got everything as far as your safety stuff goes.
wow. I mean, it's just it's incredible. It's incredible workmanship.
Right.
And then you got, you know, serious meat.
Yeah, that's
stacking.
a what they call a 10.5W tire. Mickey Thompson makes that.
The wheelie bar is basically the same as the frame.
Yes, chromoly wheelie bars, and of course when we get the car dialed in, it should run over 200, and you have to have 2 chutes to run 200 with it.
I mean, your fabrication work. I mean, it's
Right.
just. I mean, it's unbelievable. The exhaust system. I mean, that's.
Yeah, all handmade.
That is.
Yeah.
Holy cow! I love this
Thank
ride.
you,
This
Dennis,
is
I
an
appreciate it.
insane machine.
Hate to say it, this Ford country up in here.
You know, I've noticed that.
Have you noticed that?
There's Fords everywhere, man.
Yeah, this is Ford country, so I always try to bring I'm a Ford guy, so
Wow.
I like coming up here.
This is an interesting show.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally ask, but I almost got it. You wouldn't mind firing up for me?
Oh, yeah, I'll crank her up for you, buddy. It won't be a problem.
Please do it. I got it.
Let's just hope it cranks now.
All right. You know, I think Uncle Jed's got anger issues.
Yeah, I think he does too. I think he needs therapy.
I think you need therapy. Galaxies. Well, Randy, this is a sweet one. What do we have? We have a 61 Ford Sunliner, right?
That's correct.
And you know, we're at the Moonshine Festival, but this is also where they're holding the Galaxie Nationals.
That's correct.
And there's a boatload of Galaxies here.
A ton of great cars here. They sure are.
And it's some incredible stuff.
Yes,
but this
sir.
one, this is gorgeous. And this is gorgeous. It's an original car, right?
That's correct, sir. Sure is.
So, how long you had it?
I bought it in 1977.
So you haven't really touched it since then.
I hadn't done a thing to it except just keep it clean, keep it in storage.
So you know, these things had such great interiors too. I like the two-tone.
Yeah.
You know, and that is definitely a Ford dash.
That's a padded dash, and it sure is.
They didn't start putting those on too much before that. I mean, and those were like, you know,
I think it started in about 58 when they really started the painted dashes, I believe.
before it was just sort of, you had an accident, you just hosed it off and sold it to the next guy, right?
That's correct. It's got the stick overdrive too.
Oh, no kidding. Wow, that's
Sure
kind of
is.
interesting setup. And what's the color?
It's called Desert Gold.
And she had, you know, had the black top and everything originally
Had
too.
the black, that's original top.
That's, man, so you haven't done anything to it,
That's
right?
original paint, original top, just been detailed. The gas tank was detailed a little bit. Other than that, they hadn't been touched.
You know, you get back here, this is almost like 60 T-Bird.
It reminds you of that, sure.
You know, you got the round tail, you got this little fin and everything.
They had that look back then, sure did.
Galaxie. So the Sunliner designation was really the convertible Galaxie, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. But, and this is a special car in a lot of ways, being original and everything like that. But it's really got something pretty special under the hood.
Yes, it's 390, 375 horse, so it came that way. you
That
know?
that is pretty special.
That's
Let's
pretty
go look
special.
at that, baby.
Okay, let's go look at it. All right.
Oh, that's nice.
It sure is.
Yeah, sure is.
It sure is.
So let's see, the gold valve covers designated. Well, it's and they say Thunderbird on them. Sort of the Thunderbird special.
That's a
engine?
390 valve covers and the 375 horse. That's correct. All the 390s came with the gold valve covers.
Wow.
High pull or regular, 300 horse. You know.
Wow. And does she run really nice?
It runs great. This car drives like a new car that it is. You know.
Well, basically is. How many miles did you say?
And it's got right at 25,000.
Oh man, all of that. I mean, that's all from the factory. The black stuff on the firewall.
That's exactly the way I bought it the day. That
man.
1977. Sure did.
That is one fine machine. Close her back up, man.
That's okay. Sure thing.
Now, have you been to the Moonshine Festival before?
This is my fifth or sixth year.
It's a pretty cool show.
Oh, this is a great show. Ford Country, but
It
you
is.
know.
It is Ford
Definitely
Country.
Ford
man.
Country, but you know, you can sneak in here with something different if you like, you know.
I haven't seen much but Fords, but I tell you, it's a great show.
You gotta be
This-
careful, but you can come in.
Yeah, really, this is a great car.
Thank
61
you, sir. Yes, sir.
Ford Sunliner.
Yes, sir.
Very nice, man.
Thank you, Dennis. Appreciate it.
Well, Jim, this is a real showstopper. This is a beautiful 53 Chev, and I think what caught me was the color of it. I mean, is this a stock color?
This is an original color,
What did they call it?
sun gold,
Sun gold, and the top?
Indian ivory.
Indian ivory and sun gold.
Gold.
Beautiful. I mean, you've resto modded it a little bit, but she's pretty stock still.
It is,
in
yes.
appearance anyway. Did you restore it?
Part I helped,
Uh-huh.
but part of it, I had, the painting I had to have done.
Sure.
Some of the body work, but as far as choosing, picking everything,
Yeah. Where'd you find this? Because I mean, she's really in beautiful shape.
actually I found it in Nashville, Tennessee.
No kidding.
No, we had to do a lot of work to it.
Oh yeah.
Had to do a lot of work.
It
but-
didn't come to you like this.
Oh, absolutely not. 4 years.
Really?
4 years.
Did you rechrome everything too?
Everything's been re-chromed.
I always thought that was a good-looking grill. A lot going on there. She's just beautiful. And then your interior is gorgeous.
Thank you.
It is just beautiful.
Yeah.
So you kept a stock dash. You got vintage air in there, custom auto sound, B&M shifter.
That's right.
Would the dash have been the sun gold also back in the day, or were they black?
No, normally they did the color.
They did,
Yes,
eh?
the sun gold, and then the bottom would be Indian ivory.
Just a gorgeous car. Now, taillights wise, 53 and 54 were different how?
Yes, the 54s just came down like that. It's one piece.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I really like this. I like two-piece, and I love that little peak right there. I mean,
Very nice.
That's a really nice detail. So you've got a 1953 Peach State license plate. Can you get away with that?
Sure. You have to register that along with buying a new tag.
Uh-huh.
Keep the new tag with you and registration with you all the
But
time.
then you can have that on your car.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now this would have had, originally the straight six in it, I would imagine.
Correct.
But you got a B&M shifter in there. I don't think you still have straight six.
No,
do you?
not anymore.
No, not anymore. Let's go look and see what you got.
Come on. All right.
Oh, no, that's nice. So we got, I'm assuming 350 Chev?
305.
305. All right.
305.
Nice fit. It doesn't look like you even had to modify the firewall.
Very little bit. We had two braces, one on each side.
Uh-huh.
They had to come off. Other than
That was about it.
that
huh?
was it.
It's
great.
It's just gorgeous. Man, I just think it's a gorgeous car. It was the color that just, and the white interior, the combination of those two are beautiful. The other thing, though, is this is one of the few cars here that's not a Ford. This is a Ford Heavy show. Did you notice that?
I didn't notice that.
What do you mean? Ford Heavy?
Chevrolets.
Chevrolet. And people must be digging this car.
They are.
They just-
I've had more compliments on it than you can imagine.
Well,
can't imagine.
You just did a great job. Are you having fun at the Moonshine Festival?
Anybody that hasn't been here needs to be here.
Come here. Well, Jim, you got the prettiest 53 here. Thanks for bringing her out today.
Thank you, sir.
That is a
Thank
baby.
you very much.
Oh man, the Moonshine Festival in Dawsonville, Georgia is a hoot. I'm telling you, you need to come down and check this one out. These folks can party.